Hello and welcome to the ChatGPT Bootcamp. My name is Arbaz Khan and I will be your instructor for this course. In this course, you will learn how to master the powerful language processing capabilities of ChatGPT and build intelligent prompt so that ChatGPT can understand and respond to the natural language. You will start by learning the basics of ChatGPT, including how it works, its key features, and how to use it to generate human-like text. From there, we will dive into hands-on training and we will try to provide different prompts to ChatGPT and learn how to solve real-world problems using ChatGPT. Throughout the course, you will gain practical experience with real-world examples and case studies, so you can apply what you're learning in real time with ChatGPT. Additionally, you will learn how to do prompt engineering with ChatGPT and provide an intelligent prompt so that you can get your desired result. This course is designed for both beginners with no prior experience and developers looking to expand their skills, or anyone who is interested in learning about ChatGPT and using it in their day-to-day life as an assistant. So if you are ready to master the intelligent technology of ChatGPT and its practical application, then what are you waiting for? Click on that enroll button and get started now. I am waiting for you inside the course. So in this particular video, we will take a look at how we can set up our account on ChatGPT and get access to the chatbot. So let's get started with it. So for getting access to the ChatGPT, we just need to open our browser. You can open any preferred browser, and over there, we just need to type chat.openai.com/chat. And if we hit enter, so it will redirect us to this website, which is the page to log in into the ChatGPT. So you can see there are two options over here. The first one is to log in with your OpenAI account to continue. So if you already have an account on OpenAI, you can just click on login and you will be redirected to the login page of OpenAI. Otherwise, if you don't have an account on this, so you can just click on sign up. And we're going to be creating a new account over here. So for that, we just need to provide our email address and we just need to create a password for this. So I already have logged in with my Gmail account. So I will just click on continue with Google. And after that, it will ask me to select an account that I want to sign up with. So I will just click or select that particular account that I want to sign up with. And it will just try to connect that particular account. And it will just try to open this page for us where we just need to add our first name as last name. So I will just add my name over here. And I will click on continue. Over here, it will ask us to verify with our phone number. So we just need to provide our mobile number over here and it will try to send a OTP to our mobile and it will just try to verify this. So let me just try to add my credentials over here and get the OTP. So after entering my number, it has sent me an OTP. So I will just add that over here. We just need to add OTP. And after that, our account will be up and running. So let's wait. And you can see here is the screen that we are redirected to. And you can see ChatGPT. This is a free research preview. Our goal is to get external feedback in order to improve our system and make them safer. So this is a research preview of ChatGPT and it is just for the feedback purpose to improve this particular system for using the ChatGPT. You can see there are some other alerts as well. While we are safeguards in place, the system may occasionally generate incorrect or misleading information and produce offensive or biased content. It is not intended to give advice. So you can see that this ChatGPT can occasionally generate incorrect or misleading information, and it can also generate some offensive or biased content depending on the prompt that we are providing to it, and it is not intended to give us some kind of advice. So we cannot take this advice, whatever we are asking to this ChatGPT, seriously. So just keep that in mind. After that, we will just click on next. And over here, you can see how we can collect data. So you can see conversations may be reviewed by our AI trainees
to improve our system. Please don't share any sensitive information in your conversation. So you don't need to share your name or some confidential information such as your address, phone number, or anything like that. Just keep in mind you don't share any sensitive information in this particular chat. After that, we will just click on next. Over here, you can see we would love your feedback. This system is optimized for dialogues. Let us know if a particular response was good or unhelpful. So we can also provide them feedback as well, and we can just share the feedback on this Discord server which is present over here. So if you want to provide some feedback regarding it, you can just go to this Discord server and provide your feedback regarding it. After that, we'll just click on done and we are good to go. So over here you can see there are different examples, capabilities and limitations of this ChatGPT, and this is the interface that we get once we have successfully created the account for accessing ChatGPT. So this is the interface that we are getting after signing up to the ChatGPT, and you can see that we are using the ChatGPT January 9 version, and it is free for research preview. Our goal is to make AI system more natural and safe to interact with. So you can see it is a free preview that we can use to ask different kinds of questions. It can do a lot of things. So we are going to be taking a look at each and every topic one by one. So I hope you got a clear idea how you can set up this particular account for ChatGPT, and I hope you are successfully able to create the account and get access to this particular page. So in the next video onwards, we're going to be starting with different applications of ChatGPT and how we can use it. So you can see there are different examples that are given over here. There are different capabilities of this ChatGPT as well as the limitations. So we're going to be discussing all these things in the next video. So that was it for this particular video. If you are getting any issues while setting up your account, you can let me know in the Q&A section of the course. I will definitely try to help you out with that. So that was it for this particular video. Without further ado, let's move to the next video of our course.
Hello there. In this particular lesson, we will try to understand how we can get access to ChatGPT Plus, and at the same time, we will be also getting access to ChatGPT 4. So if you upgrade your account to ChatGPT Plus, in that case, you will be getting access to the latest AI model, that is ChatGPT 4. So let me show you what is the difference between ChatGPT 3 and ChatGPT 4 first. So over here, you can see that ChatGPT 3 only takes the input in the form of text, whereas the ChatGPT 4 can take the input in different formats like audio, video, images, and text. And we can use ChatGPT 4 for performing different operations. And you can see also the ChatGPT 3 is a smaller model as compared to ChatGPT 4. And you can see the ChatGPT 4 can take input in different formats. So let's try to get access to ChatGPT 4 by upgrading our ChatGPT to ChatGPT Plus subscription. So let me show you the steps that you need to take to upgrade to ChatGPT Plus. So here I am on my ChatGPT dashboard and I have logged in to my account. And over here you can see that we have an option to upgrade to Plus. So if I just click on that, so you can see that we are currently using our free plan, which is available when demand is low. And you can see what all features it offers. It is available when demand is low, and it has standard response speed, and also it is using the regular model updates. And in the ChatGPT Plus subscription, you can see we have to pay around $20 a month. And by clicking on this upgrade button, we can switch to the ChatGPT Plus subscription. And you can see what all features it will offer. And you can see it is available even when the demand is high. It gives us faster response speed, and also it is going to be giving us priority access to new features like ChatGPT 4. So by upgrading to ChatGPT Plus subscription, we can get access to the latest ChatGPT 4 API as well. So for getting the access to this particular ChatGPT Plus, we will just click on upgrade plan. And I'm from India. So in India, there was some issues with the payments previously, but now the issues has been solved. And I think we should be able to get access to the ChatGPT Plus subscription easily. And in other countries also, I think it is already available. So you just need to add your card information and details right here in this page. And after you are done with the payment, you will be getting access to the ChatGPT Plus subscription. So let me just add my details over here, fill out this form, and add the OTP and get this payment done. And after that, I will be showing you the further steps that you need to take to get access to the subscription. So let me just fill out all the details and do the payment, and we'll get back to you. Okay, so I just completed the payment for the ChatGPT Plus subscription, and I have to enter a credit card number that has international payment allowed on it. So you just need to keep in mind that your credit card or debit card that you're using allows international transactions, and the ChatGPT Plus subscription was not available in India, and I think it was just updated yesterday, and I just got the subscription. Previously also I tried getting the subscription, but it was declining my card. But with the same card, I was able to get the ChatGPT Plus subscription. So once we are done with that, we will just click on this particular button that we have over here that says click continue to begin with your ChatGPT Plus account. So if I just click on it, you can see we will be redirected to the page where we can see introducing ChatGPT 4. Our latest model ChatGPT 4 is now available to Plus members. We can see ChatGPT 4 has enhanced capabilities in advanced reasoning, complex instruction, and more creativity. To give every Plus subscriber a chance to try the model, we are dynamically adjusting the cap for ChatGPT 4 usage based on demand. And you can see we can click on try ChatGPT 4 now, or we can click on maybe later. So for now, I will just click on maybe later. And over here, you can see that we are on the ChatGPT Plus subscription. So now you can see that there is no option to upgrade or anything over here. And if I click on my account, you can see we have this particular subscription activated on our particular account. And if I click on manage subscription, it will be showing us a page where we can manage the subscription, and anytime we want, we can cancel the subscription as well. So let's say you want it to be a subscription for only 1 month. So you can just opt in for a single month, and you can after that cancel the plan with the help of this cancel plan button. And you can see there are different information available on this particular page. So I will be just hiding that information. So it is some sensitive information over here available. So I will be just hiding that for you. So you can see the details over here. So once we are done with that, you can just click on cancel plan if you want to cancel it, and it will be there only for a month. So if you want to test out the ChatGPT Plus subscription for just a month, in that case, you can just cancel the plan once you are done with the 1 month of the ChatGPT Plus subscription. So if we click on return to OpenAI LLC, so you will be able to see that we are redirected to this particular page, and you can see we are a ChatGPT Plus subscriber now. So if I just hover over this particular model, you can see that we can select from different models that are available right here. So you can see for the ChatGPT Plus subscribers, we have the ChatGPT 3.5, which is optimized for speed, currently available to Plus users. And you can see what is the reasoning capabilities of this particular model, what is the speed. This provides us with the highest speed, and also we can see the conciseness of this particular model. If I hover over the legacy ChatGPT 3.5, you can see what is available for this particular one. The previous ChatGPT Plus model, the reasoning capacity of this particular model is 3, and we can see the speed as well and the conciseness. And if I hover over the ChatGPT 4, you can see what is the reasoning available with the ChatGPT 4. You can see it is giving us the 5-star for this one, and the speed is a bit slow as compared to the ChatGPT 3.5, and the conciseness is 4-star. So you can see our most advanced model available to the Plus subscriber. ChatGPT 4 excels at the task that requires advanced reasoning, complex instruction, understanding, and more creativity. So with the help of the ChatGPT 4, we can get all these features, and with the help of the ChatGPT Plus subscription, we can get access to this particular ChatGPT model. That is the latest one, ChatGPT 4. So if I just click on this ChatGPT 4, you can see over here that we will be getting a cap of 25 message every 3 hours, and we can expect lower cap next week as they are adjusting the demand. So we can send only 25 messages every 3 hours. We can send any message to this particular ChatGPT 4, and we can get the output using it. But there is a cap for using the ChatGPT 4, that is 25 messages in every 3 hours. So this is how we can get access to ChatGPT 4, the latest and the greatest AI model that is available in the market right now, that is ChatGPT 4, which is offered by the OpenAI. So I think that was it for this particular lesson on getting access to ChatGPT Plus subscription. And as well as getting the access to ChatGPT 4. So without further ado, let's move to the next lesson of our course. So in the previous video, we have seen how we can use the ChatGPT, how we can provide it a particular prompt, and how we can just get different answers from this ChatGPT. So in this particular video, we are going to be starting with some new topic and see how we can use ChatGPT to help us cook something. So for that, first of all, we will just click on new chat, which is available over here. You can see if we just click on new chat, so it will redirect us to a new chat over here, and we can just create a new chat where we can ask the ChatGPT a question. So let me ask it. So let's ask this AI that what should I eat for breakfast? Suggest 10 dishes. And after that, we will just click over here and we will just send this particular prompt. So it will try to suggest 10 different dishes for us. So you can see these are different dishes it is suggesting us. So let's wait for it to generate the entire output. Okay, so you can see it has generated different outputs over here, which says scrambled eggs with spinach and pita cheese and different dishes that are available over here. So let us try to ask it for some Indian dishes. So what should I eat in breakfast? Suggest me 10 Indian dishes. And after that, we will just send this particular prompt. And you can see we are getting some breakfast options for Indian dishes. You can see idli, dosa, uttapam, poha, upma, and different Indian dishes are being generated over here. You can see it has generated different outputs with some Indian dishes that are traditionally used for breakfast. So now let's try to create the shopping list for the first two items that we have over here. So we will ask it to give us an output. So we will type here, can I have a shopping list for first three items? And if we just send this particular prompt, so it should generate the output for us. So let's wait. So it will create a shopping list for all these three items that it has generated for us. So you can see. So you can see how fast it is generating the output. So for idli, you can see we need all these ingredients. For dosa, we need these ingredients. For uttapam, we need these ingredients. So you can see there is also a note. These are the basic ingredients for the dish. You might need additional ingredients or seasoning to make it according to your taste. So you can see it is also providing with a note that we also need additional ingredients and seasoning according to our taste. So this is how we could generate a shopping list with the help of this. Now, let's say we want to make dosa. So we want it to provide us with the recipe of dosa. So let's try to ask that to the ChatGPT and see whether it is able to give us the recipe for creating dosa or not. So we'll provide here what are the steps for making dosa, and we will just give it the input, and let's see if it is able to give us the recipe of making dosa. So let's wait for it to make the response. So you can see here are the basic steps for making dosa. So it is telling us to soak rice and urad dal in water for 4 to 5 hours overnight. Drain the water
grind the rice and urad dal separately in a fine paste. Mix the two paste together. Add enough water to make a smooth, runny batter. Cover and let it ferment for 8 to 12 hours or overnight. Once the batter has fermented, add salt to taste and mix well. Heat a non-stick pan or a cast iron griddle over a medium heat. Take a ladful of batter and pour it into the center of the pan. Using the back of the ladle, spread the batter outwards in a circular motion, creating a thin and even layer. Drizzle some oil around the edges of the dosa and let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes or until the bottom is golden brown. Carefully flip the dosa over and cook the other side for another 1 to 2 minutes. Remove from heat and serve hot with chutney and sambar or any filling of your choice. Note, you might need to adjust the consistency of the batter and the cooking time according to your preference. So you can see it has generated the entire recipe for dosa within a span of few seconds. So you can see how smart is ChatGPT. It can help us cook as well. So let's try for another dish. So let me give it a prompt as how to make butter chicken. And we will give it the prompt with a question mark. And you can see here is the output that it is giving us. So here are some tips on how to make butter chicken. Use high quality fresh chicken. If possible, try to buy organic, hormone free and antibiotic free chicken. You can see the entire recipe and different things related to it. So it is giving us to marinate the chicken before cooking and things like that. And there are different steps that it is providing us to cook butter chicken. So let's wait for the entire prompt to be generated. And you can see here is the entire prompt that it has generated. So let's try to ask it for the different ingredients or the shopping list for the same. So what we will do is we will just try to copy this thing from here. And I will just provide it as an input. So I will do, can I have a shopping list for the same? And if you just send it as an input or prompt, you can see there are different ingredients that are required to make butter chicken. So it is generating the entire prompt for us. It will take few seconds and all the prompt is being generated in real time. And also it is providing some notes on every step. You can see you might not need all these items on the list. It depends on the recipe or your personal preference. You see here is the entire list: chicken, salt, sugar, spices, herbs, lemon juice, olive oil, garlic, onion, any other marinade ingredients you prefer, meat, thermometer. So these are all the ingredients. So it has created a shopping list for us and all the ingredients that are required for making butter chicken. So this is how we can use the ChatGPT for generating a shopping list or suggesting us different options for meals such as breakfast, lunch or dinner. We can ask it for different options. It can also give us outputs for Indian cuisines as well. So you can just add your cuisine over here that you want and you can just get the output according to that. So in the first output, you can see it has given some American breakfast options. After that, we have added that we want Indian dishes. So you can see the output over here. After that, we have also asked it to create a shopping list for the first 3 items in this particular list. So you can see it has created the list for us. After that, we have also seen what is the recipe for making dosa. So it has generated this particular output. We have also seen how to make butter chicken. This is the particular recipe. And we have also created the shopping list for the butter chicken. So this is how you can use ChatGPT for helping you to make food for yourself, and you can take different suggestions from ChatGPT and you can learn how to make something. So we can also ask it how to make noodles. If I just try to correct the spelling of noodles over here. So if we just send this prompt, so you can see here is a basic recipe of making noodles from scratch. So here are the ingredients as well as the instruction that it is providing us. So you can see we can ask it anything, any dish, it will be able to give us the output with the ingredients as well as how we can make it with the particular instructions. So you can see it is generating the entire instruction for making noodles. So we don't even need to search on Google regarding any recipe. We will get directly a step-by-step process with the help of ChatGPT. And you can see also it is providing with a particular note to us. So this is the instruction, these are the ingredients, and there is also a note regarding how we can make the noodles. So this is how we can use ChatGPT for helping us to cook food. So I think that was it for this particular lesson on getting different recipes from ChatGPT. So that was it for this particular lesson. Without further ado, let's move to the next lesson of our course. So in the previous lesson of our course, we have seen how we can use ChatGPT for generating different food items that we can eat in a breakfast and how we can get different suggestions regarding the dishes that we can cook for our breakfast, lunch or dinner. So over here you can see we have created different prompts that has given us suggestions regarding different dishes, and it can help us to prepare food as well as give us the shopping list for the items that are required for preparing that particular dish. So in this particular video, we're going to be starting with a new implementation and see how we can use ChatGPT to summarize different books for us. So let's say we want to summarize a book in simple words. So for that, what I will do is I will just try to, so we will type here summarize. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, book in simple words. And we will give this prompt as an input. So let's try to see if it is able to summarize this particular book. So you can see it is trying to summarize the book with some text data. And you can see this is the book which is written by Robert Kiyosaki that emphasizes the importance of financial literacy and the difference in the mindset between the wealthy and the poor. The book is based on the author's own experience and the lessons he had learned from his rich dad, who taught him about investing and building wealth, and his poor dad, who taught him about working for money and living paycheck to paycheck. The book encourages readers to think differently about money and to take control of their financial future through investing, entrepreneurship, and other means. So this is the summary of the book, which is Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it has simplified the book in simple words. So now let's try to add some more prompt over here. So I will do give 5 important lessons from the book, and if we give it an input, so here are the output that it is generating. So it is giving us the 5 important lessons from this book. So you can see the importance of financial literacy, different mindsets, the power of passive income, the danger of debt, the importance of taking actions. So here are the 5 important lessons that we can learn from this particular book. So we can also provide some other book in an input. So I will just provide the book name as Ikigai, and we will try to summarize that particular book. So what I will do is I will just try to copy this from here, and we will just change the name of that particular book. So instead of Rich Dad Poor Dad, we want to summarize some other book. So you can do it with other books as well. So you want to summarize the book Ikigai, So I will just type here Ikigai, and after that we will just provide it as an input. So let's see if it is able to simplify the book. So you can see Ikigai is a Japanese concept that means reason for being or life's purpose. So you can see here is the entire summary of this particular book. So we can also try to type here what are the important key takeaways from this book. And if we just give this particular prompt, if we also do some spelling mistakes in the spellings, it will just try to find out the correct spelling and try to give us the proper output. So if you make any spelling mistakes while giving the input, it will just try to find out the correct spelling of that particular thing and give us the correct output. So over here you can see it is also giving us the key takeaways from this particular book, which is Ikigai. So it is trying to provide us with some important lessons that we can learn from this particular book. So right now we have not provided any number of points that we want, but you can see it has generated 5 important points from this book. And you can see this is the summary of this particular book. Also, it has given us 5 important lessons that we can learn from the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. Also, it is able to summarize the book, which is Rich Dad Poor Dad, in simple words. Similarly, you can ask questions related to any book. You can ask it to summarize anything for you. So let's try to summarize some other books. So now let's try to ask it a different question. So I will ask, who are the author of Rework book? So let's see if ChatGPT knows who is the author of this particular book, that is Rework. So let me give it as an input. So let's wait for the output of this particular input that we have provided. So it will take few minutes. So the book Rework is written by Jason and David. It is 100% right for this. So if I just try to search for the same, if I just type here Rework book author, and over here you can see these are the authors of this particular book, and we are getting the appropriate answer from ChatGPT. So you also have the knowledge about different books that we can ask it, and it can also provide us with the author of that particular book. It can just summarize the key takeaways of the book. It can also summarize the book in simple words. We can also ask it for different important points or lessons that we can learn from that particular book. And there are different many implementation that we can do with respect to books, and we can ask ChatGPT regarding different questions related to books. So now let's try to find out who is the author of my favorite book. So I will do who is the author of The Millionaire Fast Lane, and if we just give this prompt, so let's wait for the output. So you can see the output. The Millionaire's Fast Lane is a book written by MJ DeMarco, and he is an American entrepreneur, author, motivational speaker. The book was first published in 2011 and focuses on teaching people how to achieve financial independence and create wealth through entrepreneurship and investing, rather than relying on traditional methods such as saving and investing in a slow and steady manner. The book encourages readers to take action and pursue wealth aggressively in order to achieve financial freedom. So this is the particular book that I am fan of, and this is one of my favorite books. So let's try to summarize this book in simple words. So over here, what we will do is we will just try to summarize this particular book. So what I will do is I will just try to copy this input, and in here we're going to be providing summarize the book, and we're going to be summarizing this particular book, and we will just try to give this particular prompt.
to the ChatGPT and it will try to summarize the Millionaire Fastlane book in simple words. So let's wait for its output. And in the questions, you can see that if we are asking a simple question, it is also providing us with a background knowledge of that particular thing. So we are just asking who is the author of this particular book. So it is also providing some background knowledge of that particular author, when this book was released and different things like that. For the rework, also you can see rework is a book written by Jason Fried and David. They are the co-founders of Basecamp, a web-based project management and team collaboration tool. The book was published in 2010 and it was a collection of essays, tips, advice on how to run a successful business with an emphasis on doing things differently and changing traditional assumptions about work and management. So this is the entire summary of the book, which is also present when we ask a question, who is the author of that particular book. So it is providing us with a lot of knowledge and background knowledge as well regarding that. So you can see it has started summarizing the book, which is the Millionaire Fastlane. And you can see it is just trying to summarize the book. And you can see most of the things are common from this particular paragraph it has generated for the author. And it has just rephrased the entire thing. And it is giving us the different output. Now let's try to find out some key takeaways from this particular book. So what I will do is I will just try to copy this particular prompt and add it over here. And we will ask ChatGPT what are the important key takeaways from the book, which is the Millionaire Fastlane, and we will just provide this as an input. So it will just try to provide us with some important key takeaways from this particular book. So you can see it is generating the answer for us. So here are different points that it is generating for us. And you can see it has generated 5 important key takeaways from this particular book. So this is how we can use ChatGPT to generate different summaries of book. We can use it to get the key takeaways from a particular book. So you don't need to read the entire book. You can just try to understand whether it is suitable for you or not. And you can just try to summarize a particular book. And this will only work with the books which are released before 2021. And I think it is only working on most popular books that are available in the market. So if you want to try with some unpopular books, you can just try them. I have not tried that. So you can just go through it and see whether it is working for some not popular books or not. So these are the most popular books around the world. So I'm just trying with them. So it is working with this particular prompts. So this is how you can find out different summaries, different key takeaways from a particular book with the help of ChatGPT. So I think that was it for this particular video on using ChatGPT for summarizing different books and help us read different books and get summaries of them. So that was it for this particular video. For access to future episodes of the course, click the link in the description to enroll. I'll be waiting for you inside the course.